Good morning, dear children. Today we will discuss functions of marketing. Children, marketing functions may be classified into four broad categories: function of exchange, physical function, functions of research, and facilitating or auxiliary functions. Children, exchange functions, as you know the meaning of exchange in commerce, that is buying and selling of goods and services. That is the movement of goods from the producer to the consumer. So the functions of exchange are buying, assembling, selling and distribution. Next is physical function. Physical function is related to movement of good or storage of good. So these functions will be transportation, warehousing. Functions of research. Children, as you know that marketing research is the most important function of today's marketing, where a businessman collects information regarding the taste, preference of the consumer, about his likes, dislikes, about the product which the producer is producing for the consumer. And after doing this research, the producer produces the product for the consumer, or he makes certain changes in the product which he is already producing for the consumers. So the functions which come under functions of research are marketing research and product planning and development. Next is facilitating or auxiliary functions. Children, facilitating or auxiliary functions, that is, if you remember, we did aids to trade in class 11th. So aids to trade will come under facilitating or auxiliary functions. That is, these are those functions which help in smooth flow of good from the producer to the consumer. These are those functions which help in increasing the sales of the product. Without these functions, the product can be sold. The product can be produced and can be sold, but these functions are necessary in order to increase the sales, in order to inform the consumers about the existence, availability of the product. So facilitating or auxiliary functions will be advertisement, salesmanship, sales promotion, branding, labeling, packaging, risk taking. Let's start with first category, that is functions of exchange. Functions of exchange are buying and assembling, selling and distribution. Buying and assembling. First function is buying. Children, buying is the first step of marketing. It means procurement, purchase of material, component, finished products. It involves several activities such as determination of needs, source of supply, ascertaining suitability of goods, negotiating the terms of purchase, and arranging for transfer of ownership. The goods may be purchased through various modes: purchase by inspection, purchase by description, purchase by sample, and purchase by grades. So here the keywords are: it is the first step of marketing, it means procurement or purchase of material, component or finished products. These three are the keywords for meaning of buying. That is, it is the first step, which means procurement of material, component or finished product. Next you will write an additional sentence, that is, it involves several activities such as determination of needs, source of supply, ascertaining suitability of good, negotiating the terms of purchase and arranging transfer of ownership. Another sentence you may write may be: goods may be purchased through various modes: purchase by inspection, purchase by description, purchase by sample and purchase by grades. Next is assembling. Children, assembling involves collection of goods already purchased from different sources at one common place. Assembling is different from buying. It begins after the goods have been produced. Here the keywords are collection of goods already purchased from different sources at one commonplace. Four keywords are there: collection, already purchased, different sources, and commonplace. Children, assembling involves collection of goods by the producer from different sources. Like producer is at one place, he collects good, he purchases goods from various producers from who are scattered and collect all these goods at one place. It starts after buying. That is, buying is procurement of good, and after procurement, after purchase, the goods are kept at one place. That is known as assembling. It begins after the goods have been produced. Assembling is different from buying. Children, generally people think that assembling is same as buying, but it is different from buying. In fact, it begins after the goods have been purchased. That is, the producer purchases goods from different suppliers, from different sources, and collect these products at one place after purchasing these goods. Advantages of assembling. Assembling reduces cost of transportation and handling. Children, when the producer assembles good, he always assembles in large quantity. When in order to assemble goods, he purchases goods in bulk and get it transported to his warehouse, the cost of transportation, which is fixed, when it is divided by the number of products which are transported, the cost of transportation per product will reduce. Next, it permits large scale selling. Yes, it permits large scale selling because the producer, when he assembles good in his warehouse, he is ready with the raw material with him. So whenever he needs raw material for production of the product, he doesn't need to wait for collecting goods from the suppliers. In fact, he is ready with the raw material with him, which he will use in the production of the products. It reduces cost of storage and warehousing, same as point number 1. That is, when the goods are stored in warehouses, the cost of warehousing is fixed. When that cost is divided by the number of products which are stored in the warehouses, the cost of warehousing per product will reduce. It facilitates cost of financing on a larger scale. Assembling facilitates cost of financing because when the producer wants to take loan from someone, that person may be reluctant to give loan because he may not be sure whether the producer will be able to produce products or not. So producer can show the raw material which he has in his warehouses to ensure the creditor that he is in a condition to produce goods with this raw material, and he will be, after some time when the products will be produced, he will be in a condition to return money. Enable producer to secure higher prices. Assembling helps the producer to secure higher prices because he may purchase the products in advance when the product is available at a lower price in the market. He can purchase that product and keep it in his warehouse, and he can use this product for a longer time when the price of this product increase. Facilitate standardization and grading. Children, when the goods are placed at one place, it will become easier for the producer to standardize the products or to grade the products. That means to sort out the product on the basis of their quality. It regularizes the supply over price. Children, when the producer is in a habit of assembling goods beforehand, so he will not have to purchase the products from the market when the price of the product is very high, because he already has that raw material stored in his warehouse. So he can grab the opportunities, he can take on all the opportunities of the price fluctuations from the market. That is, when the price of the product or raw material is high, the producer will not purchase raw material at that time because he already has the raw material assembled in his warehouse, and whenever the price of the product in the market will go down, he will purchase that raw material from the market because he has big warehouses, as he is in the habit of assembling the raw material or finished products.